What is up, everybody? You are checking out the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast, and we are here covering WWF Friday Night. Well, it's not Friday Night SmackDown, it's called WWF SmackDown live on December 9th, 1999, in Boston, Massachusetts. We have this is the last stop until Armageddon 1999, so let's get right to it. We have one half of the tag team champions, the Road Dogg, coming out to take on Chris Jericho. Jericho comes out and trashes the Intercontinental Champion Chyna. He says he wants to fight a loser like Chyna, so he'll face the Road Dogg. After he says that, the Intercontinental Champion Chyna comes out on commentary. Y2J lands a Bulldog and he hits the Lion Salt. Referee makes a pin count and doesn't see that the Road Dogg has his foot on the rope. So Chyna comes over and tells the ref. The referee restarts the match. Road Dogg lands a pump handle slam. Jericho then puts his own foot on the rope, but Chyna pushes it off, and the Road Dogg gets the win with Chyna screwing Chris Jericho over. Those two will face at Armageddon. Next, Test is talking to Stephanie McMahon backstage. He tells Stephanie that they should call off the engagement for now. She gives him the ring back and cries. Test tells her he will always care about her. X-Pac interrupts and runs off. And this is sad that this couple can no longer be together because of Triple H. Next up, we have the Dudley Boyz defeating Kurt Angle and Steve Blackman after Devon Dudley tosses Steve Blackman into Kurt Angle, and then they landed 3D to Blackman for a 3 count. After Angle yells at Blackman and hits Steve Blackman with an Olympic slam, Angle and Blackman will meet also at Armageddon. And Angle is not going to be happy that he got a tag team loss here, but he's still undefeated in singles competition. Next up, European champion, the British Bulldog, defends against Christian. During this match, the Mean Street Posse attack Christian until Val Venis and D'Lo Brown run out and make the save, and everybody brawls. And unfortunately, Christian does not get the European title due to all the drama going on with the British Bulldog and Val Venis and D'Lo. Next up, Miss Kitty is backstage talking to Kevin Kelly. She says she's going to win the title and says she'll be the cat after Sunday, and then Miss Kitty rips off Kevin Kelly's shirt. Next up, the WWE champion, the hardcore champion, the Big Boss Man, and Prince Albert team up against the Hardy Boyz. WWE champion, the Big Show, comes out. Big Show tosses Big Boss Man across the ring. Albert low blows Big Show. Big Boss Man, Prince Albert run into a car as Big Show chases them, but Big Show gets hands on the Big Boss Man at Armageddon. Al Snow is taking on his former friend Mankind. During the match, Al Snow chokes Mankind with cords. Mankind goes to hit Al Snow with a steel chair, but he can't do it to Al. That's his friend. Al Snow low blows Mankind and actually attacks Mankind with a chair. Mankind gets a DQ victory over his former friend Al. Next up, the McMahon family come out with Pat Patterson and Gerald Briscoe. Vince says, not only will I get pleasure from beating Triple H, but it'll always give me pleasure to have the marriage annulled. Triple H, let's get this contract signed. Triple H comes out. Triple H says, when these papers are signed, they guarantee me the WWF title, and it guarantees me to beat your ass worse than it's been before. You will face the game in a no-holds-barred match. I can do anything to you I damn well please. They guarantee me a lifetime of alleged bliss with your daughter, Stephanie. Vince says, I'm going to dismember you at Armageddon. It will guarantee you go to the bottom and my daughter's freedom. Triple H says, why don't you send my beautiful wife down here? I'll hand her the papers. Instead, Vince sends Shane down to get the contract. Vince signs the contract. Triple H signs. And then Triple H hits Shane McMahon with a microphone. DX attacks Shane, and Triple H tosses Shane off the stage through tables. And this is a huge setup for Shane. Shane's being stretchered out, and he tells Vince he wants him to take out Triple H, and hopefully Vince will do that at Armageddon. Next up, X-Pac defeats Test after landing a low blow in an X Factor. The Rock defeats WWF Tag Team Champion Mr. Ass after the referee gets knocked out. The Rock lands a people's elbow for a 3 count. Linda McMahon can't find Vince. She wants Pat Patterson and Gerald Briscoe to look for him. And we now have Triple H taking on Kane. Triple H attacks the referee before the match. Someone comes out with a Vince McMahon mask on, and Triple H then punches that referee too. A second ref comes out with a Vince mask Triple H then attacks the second ref. A third ref comes out. Kane lands a flying clothesline, and then Kane chokeslams Triple H. And then Triple H makes his way up the ramp. Vince McMahon, wearing the mask, attacks Triple H and DX with a lead pipe, and that is how SmackDown will end. Our next show that we're covering is Armageddon, and we are on the road to the new millennium 2000 and season 3 of the Attitude Era. So with that, make sure you could check out our other stuff in the archives. We cover the Attitude Era from December 97 to now December 1999. Until next time, stay safe and stay uncensored.